All right, Capricorn, welcome to your weekly Sidereal Astrology forecast for November 23rd through the 29th. My name is Athen, and this is for Sidereal Astrology, very different from mainstream astrology, which you can find more about down below. All right, Capricorn, so this week, a lot going on involving your ruler Saturn, and it's been, like you might guess, that square between Saturn and Neptune that's been going on. That's going to go exact this week, as well as a full moon here in this fifth house of your self-expression, of creativity, of your hobbies, of your passions in life. And that's going to be an awareness and perhaps even culmination of that from over the past 6 months. So those are the two keys, as well as the Sun and Mercury going over your ruler Saturn this week. So because your Saturn ruled, this week's going to be much easier to handle than, say, for others. And this, of course, does depend on your personal charts. But typically, as your ruler, you do get now the illumination of the sun. You do get the communication of Mercury added to that. But still, there's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of uncertainty for all of us, and probably especially you Capricorns, because it's Neptune squaring your ruler. So the key with this uncertainty about the future, it might be involving the financial stuff, the material stuff, as well as anything that you might be, building or working on involving organizations or networking or group stuff, and your ideals, really. So the key is to, as you already know, Capricorn, is to build slowly and steadily towards these dreams, these visions, or whatever it's been. And if you are feeling a lot of that denser energy from Saturn, it's having faith that everything is unfolding as it should, as it is best, even though we may not see it as such. Okay, so that's going to be the best way of working with it, and it's really involving those two areas and really involving you in many ways, since it is your ruler. So that's going to be Thursday, that exact position. This full moon is on Wednesday, and as you can see, that full moon does form that T-square up to that square. But there's one character in all of this, Mars, who's very supportive. He's going to be trining up to that full moon and sextiling up to Saturn, especially this early part of the week. So there is that slow and steady approach, which is natural for you, but here it's your drive, your motivation. You're going to have it's probably going to be a very energetic week, I would say, especially for you. At least it can be, if you want to get that ball moving and really put in that energy into these long-term things or future things or whatever it is there. And that's all involving, this motivation for adventure in your life, for having more expansion, seeing more possibilities. And that's been Mars in your 9th house. So that's very supportive this week. And that full moon, it's really helping you see what you're really passionate about and helping you understand more about the way you express yourself in life. And that awareness and, even culmination of this can facilitate the other areas, even though maybe there's still uncertainty about that. So it's a great week about reflecting on that and continuously putting energy into those passions and expressing yourself. So this early part of the week, Venus does oppose up to Uranus. So here, especially for you, involving that self-expression, just keep it nice and grounded, especially involving your career. It's saying that there might be something new, something exciting. That's good. As long as you take it nice and slow, you're serious, and it's in the long term, without running into any rash decisions with it. Will be important this early part of the week. The sun does shift into your 11th house, so there's even more focus now for group stuff, organizational things, your ideals and things like that, which already has been the case with Mercury and your ruler here recently over these past couple months. But now the sun is helping you illuminate, really helping you see more and maybe express yourself more within those organizational or group things, which is good. But it's all, again, done in that slow and steady way, which is Saturn here. So that's the first half of the week. And then during that full moon on Wednesday, we do have Mercury going over Saturn. So especially when it comes to thinking, communicating, the routine stuff, take that seriously, take it slow. That's going to be the ruler Mercury of your 6th and your 9th house too, in terms of what's possible. See the reality of what's possible, which you normally do. But here there's a really emphasizing that reality. So that can be very expansive because you're seeing reality. But again, it does take that proactive approach to it. So that's it for the work week. And then over the weekend, Chiron does go station direct in that 2nd house. So there is some more healing taking place involving the financial, material aspects of life going into next week. But this is it. Chiron's going into Pisces now over these next couple months for good. So it's almost like the last final healing about involving any insecurities or wounds, about how you can achieve your values, about your confidence, self-esteem perhaps, and the things that we're all grateful for, we want in life, but do take that action to cultivate them. So that's Chiron, and again, though, with everything financial material, it's all about understanding there's a bigger picture and being guided by that, which is Neptune, and having faith in that is very important this week. And then the Sun over Saturn over the weekend, so it could be a creative weekend for you, and but there is, again, that uncertainty about a lot of things. So the key of the week is this configuration right here, your ruler squaring up to Neptune, slow and steady, one step at a time, building towards it will help balance that out. And then in terms of having faith that everything is unfolding as it should, it will balance out that energy also. Okay, and then of course that awareness of what's really passionate, for you in life, and also culmination of the things that you enjoy, generally speaking. All right, Capricorn. So have a great week. Thanks for watching. If you guys have any questions, please let me know, and I'll see you all next time. Take care.